Good morning and good afternoon, boomers. The voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Shout out to Punish GT, Rafterman, Sergio, XPO, Satoshi Nakamoto, Punish GT, FN Based, and the rest of the boomers. We got boomers coming in quick. We haven't even been here for a minute, and you guys got your notifications, or you may have been online scrolling around, and you caught us. Carbon Craft says BSV is Bitcoin. No, it's not. It's BSV. That's why you wrote BSV. But it's pumping today. And, a lot of people are sipping the potion. I want to talk about it because it's pumping like 25%. Champ, why don't you ever show your face? Because the champ lives online. Okay, this is crypto. It's anonymous by name. It's Champagne Crypto. Okay. Shout out to Larry, shout out to Carbon, shout out to Punish, shout out to Sergio, Rafterman, XPO, the rest of the boomers and the rest of the crypto maniacs there in the population of the chat box. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Better than expected. I'll tell you that much. Better than expected. Let me drop a bomb. Let me snipe out a baby bear cub. Dancing and prancing. Stack ETH and BTC. And Craig Wright is Satoshi. Satoshi Santa Claus, guys. And, whatever. And so he ain't Satoshi. At best, he knows who Satoshi is, at best. But, if you want to sip the potion, go ahead. It's an interesting play, though, what's going on. I think there's more to that story than some will believe. But, nevertheless, the vibrations from him are not honest, and you can feel the same way as well. Whatever you want to say, the vibrations ain't right. Any news on ETH? I don't know. I haven't seen any news on ETH. It seems to me like what's most surprising to me was the SV pump. I'll tell you that much. Surpassing Binance. So it is what it is. Let's go ahead and turn off these coins. Share the display. Boom, boom, boom. You can see the price there at 79.28. I told you guys, I was hoping that things would stay above 75 and, sustain there at and find a new support level somewhere around 78. And it seems to be the case. I mean, still a little early to call, but certainly we bounced back around 77, so it is what it is. 79.25 on the bits. So let's go ahead and check out today's math and see who's pumping, but things are better than expected today. Let me see, today's math. Let me refresh. 200. What is it? Let me hit reset here. 212. Okay. So, I mean, a lot of people were calling for 57, 6, 65. I was expecting a possibility of things to go down. It's still on the table to keep it 1,000. But the fact that, we stayed above 75 is a good sign. So, yeah, that's what it is. Effen's here. Carbon Crafts here. He says, I'm sipping since 50 USD. The vibe is definitely right. So, go ahead and go with it. But you don't need to come here and shill it to me, guy. I mean, I've never even seen you before, and now you're just talking about SV. So, I mean, whether you're trolling or not, I just really don't care. And the vibe ain't right for the champ, and that's what it is. Explain to me about another coin. Maybe, you could tell me, how is it better than Monero? That's the big question. Use the Brave browser, guys. Indeed. Yeah, use the Brave browser. That's definitely a good thing. This guy says, you don't want to hold a shitcoin when the space collapses. Guy, you don't need to virtue signal to me about how you're trying to help me out. I've never seen you before. And, you're lucky I'm even letting you comment here in the population. A few more sideways comment, I'll snipe you out the box. If you're not trolling, then talk to me about how any of these coins are about better than Monero. That's the real question out here, because none of them are fungible except Monero in the top 15 or the top 20. And that's the real truth. So, we want to talk about SV, about BTC, Ether. All these coins are straight surveillance coins. And the only true one is Monero. Monero's not scale. It's working just fine. I've never seen any congestion on the network, and it's working just fine. But I'm not here to argue with somebody I've never seen before. So that's what's up. Rafterman's here. SV ain't worth. No, I mean, it's worth talking about today as far as the pump. It's interesting. But, there's some court things going on, and, I'll talk about it. I'm not going to ignore it. But I'm holding the BTC bags, and it is what it is. There's only one Bitcoin brand, guys. Whether you guys like it, whether it's Satoshi's vision or not, Satoshi's Santa Claus for the finance space. That's the bottom line. You can't use Monero to anything. You could use Monero on more things than you can on SV, though. So, bottom line. So it is what it is. You got Bitcoin there at 79.60, Ether at 141, Ripple at 20 cents, Bitcoin Cash moving as well. It seems like a lot of these Bitcoin forks, including SV Cash and I think Diamond and Gold last week actually moved. So, I don't know. Let's see what's going on. Litecoin at 47.54, EOS at 286, and then the talk of today is this 28% kapump on Satoshi Vision. I'm going to talk about why some people may be sipping the potion, but there's something going on there as far as the court cases or whatnot, and some people believe it. So it's interesting. I mean, this is not the first time that the price pumped. Remember when he filed for the copyright or whatnot? The price went up as well. IOTA not making profit news, I believe, in its space, though. Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard about IOTA in a while. I like IOTA. Last time I heard about IOTA, they were partnering with Volkswagen or something. So, IOTA is doing big things behind the scenes in the auto industry. Yeah, that's what I heard about. I think, Volkswagen. Carbon's still on this BTC. I don't care, Carbon. I don't care. And it's not better than Monero. I don't care. I really don't care. You don't got to make the argument to me. Bitcoin is worth more than all the other coins. So I hope you got one under the pillow. Because if you believe the space only works on fundamentals and whether things can scale and work, it's not about that. It's about where the confidence is on the majority of the market. And the bottom line is that BTC has got the majority of the confidence, and it's been around. Whether you like it, whether it's SegWit, Lightning Witness, it was all a surveillance coin from the beginning, okay? And if you haven't really dropped that pill yet, then I don't know what's going on. So, that's enough. I don't want to talk about BTC and versus SV or anything like that. Where in the white paper did it say Bitcoin is digital gold? I never said that. So, whatever. It's peer-to-peer cash, whatever. Yeah, it was hijacked from the beginning, though. So, I don't care. BTC's here. It's not the coin that a lot of people expect it to be. That I understand. But if you think some guy, that's spreading lies out there is the true Satoshi, whether it's not going to float, guys. Even if he, let's say for your argument, if he was, the thing is not going to float. It's not going to float. So it is what it is. I'm putting some of my money on Digibyte, Avellino says. It's been a while since I've seen people on Digibyte or shilling. I remember there was people shilling Digibyte. I've seen them. I've seen people come in this chat box, say everything. And at the end of the day, the boat that floats is Bitcoin, guys. It is. Okay? It's not the coin that I expected it to be. Satoshi's not here to save anybody. Okay, and the majority of these coins are surveillance coins, guys. That's the bottom line. So, I mean, I don't know about Digibyte. It may or may not work, and, I don't even care. I don't care about SV. I don't care about Digibyte, and I'm caring less about Litecoin, too. I'll be honest with you. It is what it is, guys. At the end of the day, like I said, Monero is the only true crypto. And this scaling talk about Monero, yeah, it hasn't scaled as much as Bitcoin, whatever. But, all things left aside, it's the only true crypto. The only true one. Tron there at 1 cent, Stellar at 4 cents, Cardano at 3 cents, Tezos at 130, and Leo at 87 cents. Carbon, I'm going to snipe you out the box. I'm not feeling your vibrations. So either you shut up right now, I'm going to shoot you out the box right now. Because you got the entire population of the chat box. All of you never came to the box before. In fact, you're out of here. I don't even like your name. Yeah, you're out of here because you talk too much and you don't listen enough. And you don't come to and here with the respect that you should be coming with. You never even commented before. And he wants to hijack. It's like you're on the stage, and then you got this guy down there that keeps talking. You want me to just to hand you the stage? You want to come up to the fucking microphone and start talking? Because, geez. Get this guy out of here. This guy's a loser. Put this guy on timeout. Snipe him out the box, guys. I don't even know how I can delete them permanently. They changed this thing on me. I need to add mods so that you guys could snipe this guy out the box for me. Look how many comments. Sheesh. Oh, I shouldn't have deleted all your messages though. But, I sniped this guy out the box because he keeps shilling Bitcoin SV. I don't care, guys. I'm going to even cover it too, but I don't care. Whether it's the fake Toshi or this and that. I mean, this guy, never comes to the box, but then he wants to come and argue. Picture it, guys. You're on a stage. There's a whole crowd. Everybody wants to listen to the champ. There's a whole crowd. We got people here. And then here comes this guy that nobody ever heard of before to get all the attention. He wants to grab the mic. And for that, you just start your own channel. Start your own channel. Snipe him out again, guys. Sheesh. Freaking losers, man. Start your own channel. If you really got something to say and you believe in what you say, start your own channel. I will guarantee I won't be on it. I got a LOL. Rafterman with the LOL. Thanks for the LOL, Rafterman. You should... let me go ahead and Rafterman, you're going to be a mod here and find out how to remove this guy permanently. Carbon Craft, if you see him. Let's get back to the news. Yeah. Well, let's talk about SV, okay? Because I wanted to talk about it. And I'm telling you, there's something there. This fake Toshi may know who Santa Claus is or have worked with him, or there's something there, okay? So Bitcoin SV pumps following Craig Wright's legal development. So let me read it. On a day of largely stagnated price action in the crypto market, one major digital asset is moving out of sync with the overall sideways trend. It is not immediately clear what's behind the SV pump. However, there have been some recent developments in the ongoing legal battle between SV proponent and Satoshi Nakamoto claimant Craig Wright. This guy swears that he's Satoshi himself and the estate of his former business partner, David Kleiman. So apparently there's another trust. He says that, that he's got the keys to the original Bitcoins or whatever. According to the Southern District of Florida filing from yesterday, the plaintiffs in this case received a total of 428 documents on January 6th. Amongst these documents is one that is referred to as the filing as Tulip Trust 3. Wright has reportedly marked the documents confidential. So, apparently in this Tulip Trust, there's the keys or some sort of proof that he is the main man. So here's what the SV believers say. Although difficult to say without seeing the contents of the document, it seems that the revelation of the existence of Tulip Trust 3 has excited investors. Whilst other leading cryptos have traded sideways today, Bitcoin SV, the hard fork of Bitcoin Cash championed by Wright himself, has jumped by more than 10%. It's up like 30%. Investors seem to be hoping that the document reveals Wright to have been an integral to Bitcoin's creation as he claims to be. So, let's see. Let's see what comes out on it. So, yeah. Rafterman says, not me, I'm always driving. Yeah, but I trust you, Rafterman. So if you see Funny Bunny like that, I put him on timeout for 300 seconds, but I don't know how to go to his page and block him for life ever since they changed this dashboard on me. So it's harder to, permanently snipe somebody out. There you go. He was hidden by not hidden, just block this guy. I wanted to leave his messages up though, but I guess since he was blocked, they delayed. I wanted to read, leave the messages up so people could read them. I'm not trying to censor what he's trying to say. I just don't. He was ignoring me. I want him out the box, but for the purpose of the replay, people can read what he said. He swears that Satoshi's real. I mean, that Craig Wright's real or whatever. He's gone. I think. Yeah. All right. That's cool. GT is a mod on DLive. Larry Sneega says, don't go Michael Richards on him. I don't know who Michael Richards is, but yeah, the guy just annoyed me right now, guys. I mean, like I said, imagine you're on stage and here comes the heckler to keep talking. I don't care about the hecklers, but I'll going and I'll respond to almost every, comment and question here, but come on, it got to the point that the entire box is this guy. I'm not here having a one-on-one conversation, with someone I've never even heard before. Now, if like Rafterman or Punish GT wanted to, have a little longer of a debate with me, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt because I see them every single day. But you can't just be a newbie and just come into the party here and try to grab the limelight. Like, step with some respect at least. But that is what it is, guys. These are things that you got to deal with when you're live streaming. And a lot of people, I'll tell you this, a lot of YouTubers or whatnot, they don't want to live stream because they don't want to deal with the people like this. They don't want to go face to face out to the crowd. They don't want to go out there on top of the stage with a light on them, and not have a script, So it is what it is. Santa is not real. No, Crypto's, he's not real. Raptor Man says, when I'm here, champ, I got your back. I appreciate it there, Raptor Man. Yeah, if you see that guy, ban him for life. I put him on timeout, but I would like to just ban him. So, Yeah, we'll be de-living today in just a moment after. Yeah, I got irritated today, guys. I got a bad back now from having this shoulder, hunched over all these past weeks. I'm doing a lot better. I hit the therapist up today, and I'm feeling better. But my patience short for 2020. I'm not dealing with none of the funny bunnies. I'm sniping everybody out the box. Kramer from Snipeville, he went crazy on a heckler at his stamps. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. He started saying the N-word or whatnot. And, yeah, I remember that. That's funny. If I see him on D-Live, I'll ban him. That's what's up, GT. Yeah, if you see him out there, he's out the box. So it looks like he's out the box here. He was pushing. Yeah, some people want the attention, and that's cool. They never actually get somebody's attention, and they feel great. It's like maybe that was like the most views he's ever had in his whole life. You never know. But guys, if you got something to say, if you want to debate, start a channel. Guys, go to D-Live. There's no censorship out there. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about. I had somebody the other day in the population of the chat box was telling me he believed the world to be a square. I was like, oh, there's flat earthers out there. But he's like, no, the earth is square. And I was like, wow, I really didn't, obviously I didn't agree with him, but he wasn't trying to argue with me. And I was like, all right, it's cool. Maybe you should go over there to D-Live and go with your square earth, and maybe people like that, and that's cool. I'm all for free speech, but don't troll me, guys. He never got laid in high school. I don't know if all that, but yeah, what's up with these guys though? They get so like these Satoshi Vision guys. Some people pick a coin and they feel like, the loyalty to the coins way too much, guys. These coins are not going to do anything for you. It's not like Satoshi Vision's going to come and sponsor him and like make him feel better about his life. And neither is Bitcoin for that matter. That's why, like, I'm a Bitcoin maximalist, a crypto maniac, one of the original crypto maniac. And I see that Bitcoin's not what I expected, so I'll call it out. It's not like, you got to play teams all day long. Just be real, and you don't have to be like, you're not married to these coins, guys. Come on. They're not even real. They don't exist. It's just an idea. And people are here fighting for these coins. Like, it's like sports. People get with the sports and they get a little bit, if people were that adamant about their true beliefs, and about their morals and integrity, we would have a different type of world. Is there a real Satoshi? I think it's, I'm going to tell you what I think it is. I think it's a group of people that's, somehow tied to, central banking, alphabet agency, DARPA or something like that. But to say that, the powers that be don't know who this guy is, I don't even think it's one person. It's definitely not the story that's been presented to the mainstream though. That's come on, like, if you believe that, you're probably still watching porn and you think that, the Apollo moon missions were real. Guys, come on, stop it. At one point, you guys got to understand, like, there's a lot of lies out there. I won't call myself a BTC maximalist because I hold big bags of other coins. Yeah, I mean, I don't hold big bags of other coins. I hold other coins, but listen, all that, I mean, like, I would say I'm a BTC maximalist. I mean, I think it's the main gunner right now, but, I'll pay attention to other coins and other news, and I'll look into it. But enough with this. People, like if Satoshi was like really his cousin, like this guy's coming out like Satoshi's his brother. I won't comment. I read that. CryptoZilla says the chats of the person that called himself Satoshi are still on Bitcoin Talk forum. It was some person or entity controlling this account back when this first started. Right. That's what I think. It could be more like a couple people, one person. or not, and like, you know, whatever. It's cool. It's a cool story. Whatever. Cool story, bro. You know, at this point, you're meaning to like they got everybody. They got Baghdadi. They got Soleimani. They got everybody. They got who's the leader of Libya, Gaddafi. They got everybody. To think that this guy Satoshi's actually hiding, come on. And then furthermore, you think he, you know, going to create all this and not like actually spend the Bitcoin, just hold it there and stuff? I mean, he's like a billionaire. So come on, guys. That's the big question here. Like, I think the main thing with Bitcoin, I think this is a flaw with Bitcoin. What happens if somebody actually moves those coins? You know, if someone must have the keys. You know, there's something out there, you know. What happens if someone moves those coins? And furthermore, those that are associated with Satoshi himself, that's not to say they may not control other accounts that we don't know. I mean, yeah, they know that there's an account there that hasn't been touched, but how many wallets could these people have? You don't know. That's why I think that decentralization is cute as far as the mining. But, you know, what if these guys mine the majority of the coin at the beginning and they're controlling more wallets than expected? You know, what if you got control of the majority or a significant amount of the circulating supply? The block development and the block production is less important. So, you know, it's something to consider. I only look at the 1 through 15 market cap. Others don't bother me. Oh, and I don't like Ripple, so I don't hodl. Yeah, I'm not so crazy about Ripple either. You guys know how I feel. Fake crypto, Trojan horse. But as I look at it more and more, it seems like Ripple just exists to give Bitcoin more clout. It's like, oh, you know, Bitcoin's cool, the Ripple's the bad one, you know, and when in fact they're all surveillance. None of them are fungible. It's bottom line. Don't talk to me about the real Satoshi or anything. None of them are fungible. And it's just like a simple thing that was sitting in front of us the whole time. And all this talk about centralization and beating the banks and liberty and freedom and libertarian, all that stuff is super cute. But how about fungibility? It's like the simple issue that's right in front of your face sometimes. Shout out to Big Papa. Papa, you missed it. I had to snipe some guy out the box here shilling SV. It went, you know, he tried to take over, and I went hard on him. Just wasted him right now. I had to come and assign Rafterman as a mod to help me out here because I couldn't click fast enough. He was attacking me. I hit Ripple because the bank's controller. Yeah, you know. But, you know, all that I'm saying about Bitcoin, I'm holding these baggies because it's going to go up. That's the truth. Shout out to Bit, Punish GT, CryptoZilla, the rest of the maniacs. Guys, I'm going to end this stream on DLive right now. Why not? Throw lemons at them. CryptoZilla threw me some ice creams yesterday, and we did some redistribution. XPO got some baggage, some lemons, and who else? Some other people got lucky there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and head over there to DLive. And I'm open for the chat, but just don't come and bombard me with 15 comments back to back telling me about Satoshi Vision, please. You'll get sniped out the box in 2 seconds. If the bank is involved, I won't invest into it. Yeah. What if you would? It's revealed to you one day that, you know, people that control major central banks could have had a hand in Bitcoin. You know, would you dump it or would you just take the profits? Rafterman says, "Did you get my cash?" I don't know. Let me see. I didn't see it come in. Well, Rafterman, let me check. If I got in my screen, it says chat revenue $2, but I don't see if you let me see. Let me scroll up here. Yeah, okay, I did. It was in the middle of the argument with this Satoshi Vision troll. Rafterman dropped me $2. I appreciate it, Rafterman. I overlooked that when I was arguing with this maniac out here. Yeah, the SV, the real Bitcoin. Now listen, I mean, it pumped a lot today, and if you're interested in knowing why, read this article. I mean, you know, it's not like I'm not going to talk about it. You know, I'm not censoring anything. I don't believe this guy. You know, and I think the vibrations aren't right. But here is an article as to why the price may be pumping. And this is not the first time that the coin has pumped dramatically in one day. When he filed the copy with the Copyright Office, things went up as well. I think it went up dramatically. Probably I will take profit and say goodbye to crypto, says Punish GT. Well, there you go. I mean, you know, It is what it is. I would say if you're that strict with your thinking, then maybe you should really consider Monero, because like the way I'm looking at it is the only one that's really true to that mentality and that crypto state of mind appears to be Monero to me, especially when something like Bitcoin, like, look, the guy sniped out the box. He did make a point. He's like, Bitcoin has been hijacked. To a certain extent, it has, when you consider things like Lightning Network and segregated witnesses. Yes, they have improved the speed and lowered the fees, but they're off-chain solutions that are a little central. You know what I mean? So, this is as certainly as the champ matures in the space, I understand that things are not just black and white. It's not like bank or no bank or central or decentral or it's really not like that. There's a lot of gray area, and sometimes a limited circulating supply is good. Sometimes an inflation circulating supply is good for certain applications. We've learned that as well. I mean, coins that have inflations give people incentive to spend them as opposed to coins that don't. You see what I mean? So, Muddy Funster says, fungible. What does it mean in terms of Bitcoin? Real simple. Bitcoins can be tracked as far as they're basically like marked bills. So let's say someone pays you in Bitcoins that were once used to do some funny bunny activity. If you tried to send those Bitcoins to another exchange, they could blacklist you. So it's kind of like getting a cash that's been marked. So not all Bitcoins are equal. So fungibility is that all coins are equal. Okay. So by whatever reason, if you receive a portion or a Bitcoin that an exchange says, I don't like where that Bitcoin's gone through, like the people have the wallets that touch that, since everything's public, you could see where the Satoshi has been created and what addresses it has touched. And if one of those Bitcoins or Satoshis has touched an address that an exchange deems not cool, then that's it. You're red flag. Forget about whether they can confiscate your coins or not, or whether the blockchain is decentralized. All it is that you could be blacklisted. So yes, black wallets can be blacklisted because the coin is not fungible. And moreover, Muddy, the majority of these coins are not fungible. It's an issue that was been right in our face and people didn't want to talk about it, which leads me to believe that the majority of these crypto influencers, they purposely ignored that issue for whatever reason. Rafterman says, yeah, you were preoccupied. Yeah, but thank you to Rafterman. He's one of our most gratuitous boomers out there. I know you catch my back. That's why I was looking for somebody to catch my back there real quick. I saw Rafterman, and I said, I know I could trust Rafterman here, to snipe this guy out the box while I keep talking, because they changed the dashboard on me, and I could put him on timeout, but I couldn't find how to block the guy. Guys, I'm going to continue this live stream on DLive right now, dlive.tv/Champagne Crypto. We'll be talking about this SV pump, where the price of Bitcoin could go, and we'll throw out some lemons. So go ahead and go there right now, and let's not give YouTube all the juice. Okay, let's not give them all the content. So go there, dlive.tv. I'm going to go ahead and fire up a live stream, end this one over there right now. The voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, dlive.tv/Champagne Crypto right now. Go.